Hi guys, in this video we will resume where we left off in part 1. If you haven't seen part 1, please subscribe and watch it to get a better understanding of the Apple Watch. So in part 1 I was telling you about basics, and in this video I'm going to continue doing that. I'll focus on glances and notifications as you will use them quite a bit while you use your Apple Watch. There are still more basics after this that I will talk about in part 3, which you can watch by subscribing. So let's talk about this video now. First, we'll look at glances. Log into your Apple Watch if you have set a passcode and swipe up. These are your glances. Now swipe to the left until the little dot is on the very left item. So keep swiping left, and that also tells you that it's there. So these are all your glances. There are 10 glances as there are 10 dots. So the first glance is settings. You can turn your watch on airplane mode, which disconnects it from that, obviously. You can put on do not disturb. You can put on silent. Or you can ping your iPhone, which will make a sound on your iPhone if you can't find it. Now this is music. My volume is up. I can turn it down or up. So I can play tracks onto my iPhone, or I can play one of the tracks stored in my 8 GB of data. The next one is heart rate. It checked my heart rate a minute ago and it was 74 BPM. It's just checking it now, so let's just wait for it to do that. Should do that pretty soon. So it's 92 BPM right now. So currently I've got 8% remaining. This is the battery glance. Tells you a battery and asks you if you want to put on power reserve. Power reserve is basically where you turn your Apple Watch into like a normal watch, where all you can do is see the time, nothing else. The next glance is activity. So I've moved quite a bit and I've stood quite a bit, but I haven't done much exercise today. So that's a quick way to access your activity. The next one is the calendar. I've got no events for tomorrow, and today it is Monday as the 29th. So the weather outside is 10 degrees in Baulkham Hills and it's partly cloudy, and it tells you that it's night. So these are just the stocks. I don't really have anything to do with that. This is maps. Currently so it tells me where I'm located. And so I'm in Sydney, obviously. This is a clock. And if you want to access world clock, click on this. Take you to world clock. In Sydney, it's 8:05. Canberra, 8:05. Melbourne, 8:05. San Francisco, 3:05. And this tells you it in 24-hour time. Otherwise, it gets too confusing. So if you want to go back, just click the crown. And you're back. And you're back to these. So that's basically it for glances. Now we'll look at notifications. You must still be in your clock face and swipe down to access notifications. I've got one notification, which is for Gmail from Citibank. But if you don't have notifications, it'll come up as notifications. If you have notification but you haven't read it, there will be a small red dot at the top. But since I've just read that, there's no small dot. So that's also basically it for notifications. You won't be using this as much as glances. And that's it for now, so see you guys, and make sure if you have any questions, write them in the comments, and I'll try to answer them with either words or a video as soon as I can. Also, make sure you subscribe to see all my other videos and to get a better knowledge of the Apple Watch and the iPhone. Make sure you watch part 3, guys. See ya.